Oh, Netflix. You know what? You don't love hate Netflix sometimes. They know they have made some good shows. They produce some good shows. They got some great anime on their site when they can't get the license, or they're the ones who's actually trying to produce the shows. But I think at the end of the day, for me, it's a love-hate relationship. But also to me, at the same time, I'm still willing to be like, all right, let's give them a shot. Let's give them a freaking chance to see what they do with Bebop. And whoo, whoo, Netflix. Oh boy, Netflix. We got a lot to do to talk about you. All right, so let me get straight to the point, almost, or at least almost to the point. As this is going to be a little bit of discussion and rant time. Discussion and rant, because ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my long-awaited discussion rant series. In these discussion and rant videos, we do exactly what we set out to do. We discuss stuff and we rant about things. So let's discussion and rant about Netflix Cowboy Bebop, at least for the promos, because we don't have a trailer yet, but we do have a release date. We do have a release date, November 19th, 2021. Woo! Woo! Yes! Coming out in November. I think I'm gonna like that a lot. But that is depends on how well the rest of the show goes and how a lot of things can handle. So let's get to it right away. They show off a couple promos, and a lot of them are definitely recreating some of the more iconic shots, at least shall we say, scenes from the show. And I think that okay, for the most part, for them recreating shot for shot, or at least trying to get as close enough as they can, looks okay. It looks okay. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I would say that they could still be better at time to time. Now, but again, that's just shots. I think anybody can do a good job of that if they can, if they want to. They can do it in Unity, Unreal Engine 4 or 5, but let's just get to the straight point of the more of this video. That is going to take the more longer part of the video, so I'll kind of divide this up into section. Let's talk about the actual costumes themselves, because that's the huge debate right now. Oh my god, the costumes. The costumes, the costumes, the costumes. I am in one for a huge debate of the costumes. Because on one hand, a couple of them do look pretty good. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. I like a couple of the costumes. They were pretty good. They were pretty okay. They weren't all that bad. They weren't all that bad. All that bad. Hold on a second. I'll tell you which one's the best one who looks best in their costume. Jet. The guy who plays Jet, I can't pronounce this name, but the actor is gonna play Jet Black. He looks okay the most part. He kind of looks one that, like, yeah, if you give him into an actual cosplay, yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty badass. I mean, if you tell me that was Jet from the start, I'd be like, I probably would believe you. I'd be like, wow, that's Jet? Huh. Interesting choice for an actor you got there. But that's aside from the point. We still got a lot of things left to go because we ain't done yet. Oh no, we are far from being done yet. But we are far from done yet. Done yet. I think he looks good. John Chu in the second hand, he looks the second best one. But it kind of looks average. I'm like, okay, his hair looks alright. He's gotta wear the costume. They kind of got outfit for Spike Spiegel, and I think he looks okay. Now before I get to that, I'll leave it right there for now. I think he looks good enough. Like at a distance, that's Spike. Close up, that could be Spike. I mean, he looks ripped. I won the promo to show him fucking ripped, uh, going at it at one of the dummies. I'm like, god damn, he got fucking ripped for this part. Good job, good job, John. Dedication to the role, unlike some others. Jupiter's Legacy. Damn you, Netflix. So that's the most part. And now we get to the one that's, again, I do agree with a lot of people for this part. I'm in agreement with all of you. I agree with each and every single one of you. I ain't gonna deny it. You all are right. You all are correct. Because again, every single one of you are correct. Faye's costume does not look the best. Although again, I was expecting a whole lot worse. But I will say this: it could have been worse than what we actually got. It could have been terrible. It could have been even worse than what we actually got. What I'm stating is this: I think clearly from an actor standpoint point of view, Daniela could do fine as Faye. Could they hire someone else for the role of Faye? Absolutely. Why they go with Daniela? Daniela? I have no idea. I will never know. I know why they went the guy who plays Jet, but I'm more concerned about their acting ability, even for John Chu. Let me get to this right now, then I'll get back to the face costume. Or no, let's do face costume first, then let me get back to the actress abilities. Clearly, from a standpoint of view of the costume, they did butcher a lot of it. Why did they change a lot of it? Why did they cover up a lot of it? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't like it. I'm agreeing with every I'm agreeing with every single one of you that that was a bad choice. And I do agree, it was a bad choice. Why do this? The red jacket, looks fine, looks alright. And that's supposed to be like a little bit more shorter, like she's supposed to have it around her waist from time to time. Yeah, yeah, okay. Why is she wearing gloves though? The gloves look weird for me. I'm like, weird, wearing gloves. She's not supposed to be wearing gloves, like at all. Look at all the anime shots. She's not wearing gloves, boys. She ain't wearing my gloves, my dear my dear, my dear brothers and sisters. FaZe doesn't wear gloves. Why the hell is she wearing gloves? Netflix or costume designer? You know what? You should mostly be blaming the costume designer rather than just at Netflix. So let's get on to some other things. Some other things I do not like about the costumes. Like I'm iffy about the black boots because I'm like maybe from an action standpoint of view because like okay I know like okay hold on no hold on. Oh yeah, Margot Robbie. There you go. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is wearing some freaking ass short ass white boots and like in Birds of Prey. But I think those are like were made for like more like I was like action than combat. Than combat. Like if you go for those more style of boots for Faye, then it's like okay, those fit much better. Those make more sense because I think that's what they should have gone for. Like dress up Faye in the boots that Harley wore in like Birds of Prey during like the prison break scene and the joy there's the outfit that she wore. I'm talking about ankle boot styles like that. Because it looks like yeah, those were look like they were made for running around, made for action, in the way that Harley does take some combat and action. At least in that style. I'm not saying dress her up like Harley Quinn. Just give her the boots that Harley Quinn wore in the Birds of Prey film. Because eh, fit the outfit, fit the costume. I mean, all you have to do is wear that. If not, do a little bit better what the actual cosplayers wear. In fact, I don't think it'll be any different from what most cosplayers would wear for Faye. Well, if you want to go a bit longer, go a bit longer. I would say go up to mid calves to say the least. But don't cover up the ankles. Oh, okay, the ankles got covered up. So these are knee high. No, not the ankles. Oh, so these are knee high boots. That's fine. Stocking wise, that they're just stockings. I don't care. Or those are socks, leggings. Don't care. Wait, those aren't leggings. Oh wait. Ah, fuck it. I need to stop talking before this video gets demonetized. What I'm actually trying to say is it looks okay. It looks alright. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it could be better. Again, if you get rid of a few of the things that aren't necessary, like the shorts are black shorts, just let her wear the damn fucking outfit. There we go. Just let her wear the damn outfit, then everyone can be fucking happy and then move on. Because I think honestly, it could be better. It could all just it'd just be better at the end of the day for me. Because I honestly think that that again it could be better. It could all be just be better at the end of the day. If not, just get the iconic outfit going again, or at least try to make the iconic work for action in a live action setting. Anime setting works so much better. For the actual action could be better. Unless someone proves you wrong and links someone wearing the cosplay and they made it work in like a short independent film wearing, Faye's actual outfit, then I'll be impressed. I'll be saying, damn you, Netflix, damn you. I think she should modify it better. But then again, we still have other Faye outfits that she does wear, like that iconic red dress that she likes to wear. So if we do get that too as well, and that stays intact, then it's like, okay, why can't the red dress stay the dress? Why does she have to be like her casual outfit be this too many layers of clothes on? Because it looks fine from a standpoint if this thing was like modified like for later. Because at times when she's not wearing the jacket, she looks like Faye. Honestly, you take off the red jacket, it's like you're getting close to Faye. Just remove the gloves as well. Like, why the fuck does she gotta wear gloves? Like, why? Don't get that. Okay, so let's move on from that before this things get close. Again, I'm one for like stay to try to get close enough to the outfit, as close as you can, unless you have a good design or at least a good outfit to wear that will make us say, wow, that looks pretty good. But not really. I mean, there's a reason why like like the websuit Spider-Man sticks out. That is not only close enough to the comic books, but it's like, wow, that looks really good. Like that looks like a legit Spider-Man outfit, like very legit, very good. Like I could say, wow, that was really good. But that let's just move on from this point on because I can't talk about the costumes as all day. Now let's get to the actual actors and actresses. Oh, like again, the guy who plays Jet, he could be fine. I vaguely remember him in Luke Cage for the most part, so let's see what he does. The actress who plays Faye, Danielle, she was also in Jurassic World, Fallen, Fallen Kingdom, and Dominion. So it's like, okay, not the best credibility, but she was decent enough to get by, I suppose. You also have yourself. She's also in the Vampire Diaries and the originals, so it's like, for those who do like those type of shows, good for you. You might recognize her. So it's like we'll see how that one goes from that point on. So I think she could do it. I think she does have what it takes to act, from at least from what she's given. But we're gonna do have to wait and see and how things go on further. Because I think let's give her a shot. Let's give her a chance. Because I like to do that for all my actors and actresses, whether I recognize them, whether I don't recognize them, to be like, please surprise me in your acting ability, because I always love to discover new and old actors in all of my mediums. Because that's a good thing about that. Now let's get into John Cho. Oh my goodness. Man, I feel bad for John Cho. I think he's great, but Keanu Reeves would have been better Joker. Yeah, guys, I understand that, but Keanu Reeves is a fan of Cowboy Bebop before John Cho is. You, I can understand your complaints or you coming from. Keanu Reeves would have done this for free. He said he would do it. That he would love to be in a Cowboy Bebop live adaptation. Guys, you missed the point. You don't have to keep repeating yourself. Keanu Reeves is the only true Spike Spiegel out there, and no one else can play Spike Spiegel. Are you done ranting? You done going on? Yes, I understand all of that. And those are some good legit criticism and some good complaints. Yes, Keanu Reeves has stated multiple times that he would love to do Cowboy Bebop live action, that he would love to play Spike. He is very much a talented actor, and given Keanu's good track record over the years, yeah, he was rough at first, the newcomer that we all really were that excited to see. Yes, he was also someone that has his hit or misses, but through the John Wick films and some of the more recent and modern films, he does have that good comeback over the years. And that he's willing to take risk on a lot of gamble shots on some projects that he wants to be or not. Hell, he was one of the best parts in Cyberpunk 2077, which I absolutely have a love-hate relationship with now. On one part, I can appreciate the designs and the world of how Night City looks. And my other problem is it's the story. It was cut too short. It was way too short for its own good. There was a lot of moments I was hoping to expect to see, but none of it came to fruition. There's a lot of good soundtrack by the composers and the actual artists themselves. At the same time, Keanu Reeves was the best part again. But then again, when they got Keanu, they had to reset the entire damn project again. What the hell are you doing, CD Projekt Red? What the fuck are you doing over there? And so on and so forth. But then again, I do like Keanu. Keanu's great. I appreciate that he's a fucking nerd like me and everyone else. I can greatly appreciate that he's a great actor when it does count. I think he was amazing as John Wick. Now you can't really see anybody else in the role in John Wick besides fucking Keanu Reeves. That's how great he is. That's how great the role he got. At the same time, I would say there are a few other actors that could play, Spike Spiegel. Some of them I saw someone on my timeline that picked their actor. I'm like, yeah, he could be good. But if I see more of the track record and history that they got out there as well, I could also state this at the same time that I think John Chu does have what it takes for his ability to act. I think he's very talented. Sure, he's in Harold and Kumar. Harold and Kumar. So he does have comedic range. He's been in all the modern Star Trek films that I think he's a very good actor in that role that he plays for, and I think he's very good when he shows his range in those films. I think when you watch a drama thriller film called Searching, all about a dad trying to find his daughter through social media, I think it's great. It's a very small independent film that John Chu was just absolutely amazing in it. I felt I could feel his range with the film: sadness, hatred, anger, depression, and how all he wants to do is to find his daughter. And through the power of social media, a lot of people are helping him out. But as the film goes on, you do start to question: is he even care anymore? Does he even care at all? Does he not care about finding his daughter? That answer is up to you because I'm not going to spoil the film for you. And I think it's a wonderful film and a really good show of range on what he has had for an actor up to that point in time. And he's very good at it. And sure, he was in the shitty Total Recall remake, which I don't fucking like, that no one likes at all, and so on and so forth. But I think he has what it takes. But Keanu Reeves, it's John Wick. Keanu Reeves is an anime fan. I understand all that complaints. At the same time, I also understand. We don't speak for Keanu Reeves. We don't speak for all the actors and actresses out there. At the end of the day, for me, I want actors and actresses' abilities to act, to speak for themselves. I mean, there's a reason why they're acting, and as an actor and actress, as someone who took drama club, not class. I didn't take drama club, I took drama class in high school. And for me, just being a film, I love my films and anime and video games. Is that it's an actor's ability to act, to portray someone that they aren't. That's what acting is. Acting, reacting. What one does, the other one mirrors. As opposed to get into character. And I think with him watching the anime, I think he now has to understand reason that you have a lot to live up to. A lot to live up to. I think even Keanu would realize that too, that playing someone like Spike, even if you get someone like Keanu, like you perfectly casted Keanu Reeves as Spike, it's like, Keanu, you got a lot to live up to. You do realize that, brother. Keanu, I hope you know what you're getting the hell yourself into. Because that's some fucking weight. I know John Chu right now he's gonna have to carry that weight. You're just gonna carry that weight, John? I hope you're going to have to carry that weight. And I think for all my other actors and actresses out there, for my main cast, I hope they do well. I hope Danielle does a good job as Faye. I hope the guy who plays Jet, Musef, I can't pronounce his name, but I hope the guy who does play Jet does a good job of acting because I want to judge actors by their acting ability. Instead of judging them right away, saying, nope, shit casting, get someone else. Nope, shit casting, get someone else. Nope, shit acting, get someone else. Nope, shit acting, get someone else. Actually, you're correct about Mason Park. I actually do not like Mason Park as an actor, personally, because I think it's that weird thing where it's like they've been in a few things, but now they're going up to like, wait a second, now you're going up to like the big thing, the big thing. Like Mason Alexander Park has only been a few things. iCarly as Toby Peterson. Pizza and Karaoke, there's a movie. I have no idea what that is. Bucket and Skinner's Epic Adventures. I have no idea what that is. Toby, 2 episodes. Not in my backyard. Student in Armin's class. No idea what that is. Transplant. My ass. I have no idea what that is. And that's 2010, 2011, 2013, 2015, 2017, all in that order. Now you go to Before You Know It as I have no idea what that is. Thinking of Acting of Cause, I have no idea what that is. And now you're in Sandman and Cowboy Bebop. Now it's like, holy shit, we don't have a guy who's only acted, or like a actor, sorry, we want to get that correct on me, who's only been in 9 projects that I don't even want. At that point, there's only been 7 projects before Bebop and Sandman. That's like, you're really gonna give it to this guy for Gren? This guy's gonna play Gren. Gren. Ain't Gren supposed to be the saxophone player? Ain't Gren supposed to be the ladies' man? And we're hiring Mason. Not my first choice. If I had to do a choice, just hire someone who's a goddamn actor, or someone who's a goddamn saxophone player. Because ain't Gren supposed to play the saxophone? Yeah, Gren's supposed to play the saxophone. Just hire someone who knows how to play the saxophone, and then you solve like at least half your problem right there. Now someone's gonna be asking me, why would you hire a saxophone player? Number one, they play the saxophone. It's in the goddamn name. They are a musician. As someone who's a former trumpet player, whenever I see someone in a film who does play the trumpet, I'm like, ugh, incorrect fingering, timing's off, your posture's all wrong, you're playing the music incorrectly. You only have 3 valves. You're not supposed to change the keynotes at that time. Nope. You need to tune it correctly. Nope. Get in tune. You're off beat. Yeah, like that. Or even stuff that's in marching band, marching parades, and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, I've been in pep band. I played the trumpet from 5th grade all the way to my senior year in high school. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been in, symphonic band, orchestral band. I've been in the marching band for my high school, from freshman all the way to senior year. I've been in third sheet music trumpet. I've been in second sheet trumpet music. I've gone to first sheet at times, maybe due to my ability finally working out. I'm like, yes, finally. I've been in third sheet, 2 sheet music for pep band for the most time. I do have my first sheet music from time to time. So it's like, yeah, for a guy like me, it's like I would know if someone who's playing the instrument incorrectly. I would know someone if they're on or off on time, etc., etc., etc. So for me, you would hire an actual musician because A, they know how to play the instrument. You probably don't have to teach them that much. They're probably like, all right, here's your sheet music we have for you to play, or what's your feedback on the music that we should be playing for the scene in Cowboy Bebop? And they probably would be like, I got this. Da-da. And they probably would do a good job during the musician sessions. Now, would you worry about them for their actual acting ability? Yeah, yeah. Because that's always the double edged sword when it comes down to the stuff. Like for example, do you hire an actual musician or an actor? You could probably hire an actor for Grant who can do the acting ability well, but could suck at playing the saxophone. You could hire someone who's great at the saxophone, but could be terrible at acting. So it goes either way. So you got to find someone that's in the balance, or it would be great for you to hire someone who can do both at the same time. So it is up to everyone. It's up to you. Who the hell do you hire? So there's all that to go into for Gren. Could Mason prove me wrong? Again, I keep saying I want to be proven wrong by a lot of these actors and actresses out there. Could Mason prove it wrong that he was given the role for a good reason? I don't know because Mason's got an uphill battle. Ren's supposed to be a ladies' man, a good saxophone player. Spike's rival, one of his rivals. I don't know. It's an upskill battle, Mason. Good luck. You're gonna need it. And for Sandman as one of the desires. Good luck. I haven't read. I've yet to read Sandman. I've watched Lucifer though. I fucking love Lucifer, but I've yet to read the Sandman. You know, the Sandman, Lady Death herself. Oh my goodness, she is a good actress. The actress who plays Lady Death is a good actress. I freaking love her. She's pretty good. But back to Cowboy. I'm not sure about Gren. Gren's got me questioning a lot of things. Because it's always that weird casting choice that a lot of people would say because like some of these are just weird ass choices for some characters. Some of them look pretty fine, but it's like again you got to see the actual. We got to see the actual trailer when it comes out. We got to see the actual show when it comes out. End of the day, to me, what it comes down to for the whole Lucifer, not Lucifer, for the whole Cowboy Bebop crew and everything. See you later, Space Cowboy. Is I'm still very much nervous. Promo shots aside, it looks okay for the most part. Costume design is one that we're all gonna be questioning because it's like we know the anime, we've seen what the cosplayers have done, especially for Faye. There should have been like no excuse not to go out loud. Go for the OG outfit, then make a heavy modified one for the action sequence. Maybe it'll work, maybe it'll not work, but there's a lot of debate between that. And I think those are good debates. We should have them. We should be like, guys, why the hell aren't you doing this? Like, why? Because it shouldn't be that hard to begin with. Because I just like am just questioning them. Like, why the fuck don't you just have the original outfit? Like, come on, do it, do it. Have the original outfit for Faye. Because that would have been so much better than what we got right now. Again, it could have been worse. Again, I'll keep defending it a little bit. I'll defend it for the outfit a little bit. It doesn't look all that bad, but it could be much better. Again, I'll probably get rid of the jacket for a little bit and go for more of that classic design. They want longer boots on Faye. Go for it. At least have her have like multiple shoe fashion taste, in my opinion. But it just goes down to that, to health. Oh, fuck it. Let me just say it. I cosplay Sister Iris from Fire Force. Did ya? Yep. Monkey Gear. Daisha Khan 2019. Did I have the full outfit on? Half of it. I was in a rush to get to the con with my buddies, so our parents drove us, so like, yeah, I was in a rush. I did have the glove on, I did have the veil on, I had like the main outfit on. I did have different boots because I didn't get her boots in time. I did have the wig on, but we couldn't get the wig on over the veil, so it's like there's that. I did have like the neck gear on, so yeah. I think I was just missing the skirt for the most part. For the most part. Oh yeah, and like the shoulder pads. But I think in the end of the day, with that for Faye's outfit, I do hope for very much more improvements later on in the season because like you gotta get that original cast outfit going because that's an iconic design, and I will keep saying this over and over and over again because you keep hearing me say it again one more time. The original outfit is iconic for a fucking reason. It's such a good design. Cosplayers, the ladies, man. If the girls love cosplaying it, I don't know why. I don't know why these folks aren't doing it. I don't fucking know. I just don't understand. Like, why don't you guys do it? Like, just do it, and people will love you. People will love you. Stick to the source material too as well at the same time. But then again, like some designs they just don't work as well for anime. Like the ones to me, I feel mixed, but still feel they had good designs in live action. Will be the Bleach adaptation that we had. The Bleach film had some really good costume designs, for the most part. Some of them looked a little weird, like well, what's I'm looking for? Renji, yeah, there you go, Renji. Renji's like normal, like Soul Eater outfit looked pretty cool. When he's in his Soul gear, like when he's like fighting Ichigo, when Ichigo's like in his Soul Reaper form, like that looks pretty cool. Cool, pretty badass. They had a pretty cool badass fight scene. But then when he goes Bankai, it's like okay, it's a little overkill. It looks, I wouldn't say goofy or silly. It looks good, but you also tell that okay, for them going practical for the most part, it looked good, but it looked like it was like a struggle to get in. All you need is kills adaptation. Um, was it Live Die Repeat Edge of Tomorrow? Those mech suits were real. They got like the cast got to put them on. But Tom Cruise did say that like yeah, it took like them 30 minutes to get it on and off. So Tom Cruise challenged everyone saying, "Hey, I challenge all of you to see who is the fastest. Let's do it." And they got it down like to 5 minutes. Think about that. Those are like real suits that they're all wearing. All of them are wearing real suits. It's like, whoa, yeah, those are big, heavy ass suits like that they are wearing, and they weigh a ton. And it took them 30 minutes to get on first, and they brought it down to 5 minutes. That's insane. Again, the cast for or like what's one more example? Again, Kenshin designs for Roaring Kenshin. Yeah, those look normal. Those look like what you would see in the Magi period. So pretty much normal. So nothing you would change too much about that. One more would be like JoJo. JoJo's designs, if it was like part one or part two, would work. But we got the film for part four. You can definitely tell some of them were like, okay, you can see it work. But then again, at the same time, when you got like to like, yeah, Josuke looked weird. Co- cosplayer debate. Did you like part four? Like Josuke's costume design because like he looked okay, but you can also tell that yeah, it doesn't quite work out to the way that you want it to be. It's to me it's the hairstyle. The hairstyle just looked weird on a human. I'm like, ugh, that looked a little weird. You see, I mean, Jotaro looks pretty fine. Looks pretty fine. And also when I do the enemy stands, it's like, oh god, the stands. I couldn't stand the stands. They were all CGI. Like one or two of the stands looked pretty okay. Like I thought Star Platinum was pretty fine when it came down to his stand, but it's like, oh my god, they did not look good. But then again, that's just me. But anyway, guys, let's end the discussion rant right now. Now, Netflix Cowboy Bebop. Am I still gonna watch it? Yeah, I'm in for the long haul. Yep, just like with Masters of the Universe, was in it for the long haul. I was gonna watch it. I still did. But oh my god, when things started coming out more, Masters of the Universe, I felt ashamed of myself because I felt like, wow, this is the film that not film. This is the show that I watched. That I almost defended. That I thought Kevin Smith was gonna do a good job, but I'm like, wow, I just was like wrong. I was wrong. I'm like, wow. I felt like I failed the Council Weeds. That's the DM group I'm in. Felt like I failed the Council Weed for Masters of the Universe because it was just the Teal show. It was Teal all over again, and you could tell that Kevin Smith didn't care for He-Man. Like, sure, Smith killed off He-Man. That's kind of cool. And that Skeletor got this fucking sword. Now that's was better. Why? Because Skeletor won. He fought He-Man in the first episode, which I'll get was pretty badass. I'm not a He-Man fan. I only watched one episode of the old show when it was on Netflix. But you could tell that, yeah, that was like 40 years in the making. That's all we wanted to see. He-Man and Skeletor finally fight. And for Skeletor to say the iconic line, I have the power. That was awesome to see. And Skeletor's the Master of the Universe now. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. But the show was just poorly written, poorly executed. Art style looked great, combat looked good, but you just made the show bland, boring. generic, and I just did not care for any of the cast. Despite them having some good talented actors on that show, I just didn't give a shit. I never gave a shit for the story. I didn't believe in the characters, and that's that. But Netflix Cowboy Bebop, I have some hope because it's like Shinichiro Watanabe is like he did say that he's on it. Like, there was an interview saying that yeah that he's consultant along with the original creator. So I'm like, so we got the original director who's a consultant and the original creator who is maybe a co-executive producer to executive producer. So it's like we're gonna have to wait and see. Come November 19th, this is hella high water. I'm not saying Netflix is safe right now. I'm saying Netflix, you better not screw up the writing. Because I think to me, this what will save the show will be its direction and screenplay. If the screenplay is good enough, we can breathe a breath of fresh air. If it's utter garbage, then we can revolt and riot. Because I want to like the live action Cowboy Bebop for trying to do its own thing. Do its own thing. I don't need to be. I don't need you to be copying like the show beat by beat. But what I am at least hoping for is a good show to watch. If the writing's good, I can get past that. Like like literally, I can. I can get past the writing if the show is good enough. And it's like, yeah, you made me a good show. You made me a good show. If you don't make me a good show, then fuck off. Because I am just so just so nervous. Because it's like, please, we want the show to be good. But at the same time, we're not getting that whole lot of faith right now. But until then, guys, my name is Sanjuka45. Thank you much for enjoying the video. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let's discuss and debate in the comment section. Getting a little nervous, getting a little excited. Were you hoping to be good? I know people say one more thing. People also said that Einzoff is on the leash. Guys, you forget it's a promo video. It's a promo video. Maybe Ainz is off the leash when they're filming, so that or not. You got to protect the animals too. I'm just saying. But anyways, discuss. Let's debate in the comments section. Let's go. Let's go for it. If you did like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for maybe for another discussion rant video or for a different video in its entirety. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace out.